What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Lewis and I'm here with what appears to be the most popular ball of 2025 based on views and comments on a video. We're talking about the Radical Torpedo Direct Hit. I can't believe I'm shooting another video with this ball, but you guys asked for it and I'm gonna oblige. So before we get into any details, please consider subscribing to the channel, pretty please. I look at the comments when you make requests, and a lot of people like that comment, I'll make it happen. So please subscribe, please consider commenting on the videos. I would super appreciate it. If you want to order the polo that I'm wearing or any of the jerseys in my videos, efx.co, promo code Napoles10. They get you 10% off your entire order. Down below in the description, there'll be a link where if you want to order this Torpedo Direct Hit or the ball spinner that the ball is sitting on, that would be a great way to help support the channel. So we're not going to talk too much about the core, the cover, right? It's a super low RG, high differential core with a basically plastic cover stock, the same cover that's on the Axe is what I was being told. It is a low friction cover stock, okay? And if you watch my original video on this ball, I was playing like super far right, bringing my ball speed way down. And once I did that, it looked good, but it took a while for me to get there, admittedly. And so a lot of the comments were like, hey, hit it with some surface, it looks really good. Even some of the folks over at Brunswick messaged me and said, hey, hit it with some surface, it's gonna look really, really good. It's gonna be like a urethane type motion, whatever. So, because that video got so many views and a lot of people commented a lot of the same rhetoric, I figured, hey, let's do that. So what did I do differently? I hit this with a 1500 pad to knock all of that polish off. I try to make it as uniform as possible, and it looks pretty good. It's not as shiny as it was, and we're gonna be here on a fresh, typical house shot to see what this is gonna look like, and then ultimately I'll decide, do I like it better polished or do I like it better with a little bit of surface? We'll see you on the lanes. All right, guys, so this is gonna be the very, very first shot on a, he's already laughing, on a fresh surface Torpedo Direct Hit. Like I said, I hit it with a 1500. I filmed another video on lane one, so I'm nice and warm, but I haven't thrown this at all, and this is a completely fresh house shot. When I first reviewed this ball, it was shiny, and it was the fourth video I shot that day. So I kind of wanted to take a look at this on the fresh with a little bit of surface and see what this looks like. First couple shots, maybe we're not gonna really pay attention to just because it's a fresh surface. But then after that, we'll really start to pay attention. Okay, that is what it did with the polish. If you watch that last video where I was standing super far left and then it like wash out, it's because that's what it was doing. Did that hook so much? But we're not gonna really worry about that because, like I said, it's a first shot. First shot with a fresh surface. Wipe the oil here. I'm gonna go right back to that same spot. First couple shots, I'm just gonna pound this part of the lane. See? Already. It's already going like dead straight. So I'm gonna move right off that and really bring that speed down. That thing went 100 feet. I also want to see here, guys, how fast, if any, does it lane shine. All right. So we're gonna move right a little bit. I'm gonna start at 18 with my feet. Bang! Torpedo Direct Hit, baby. That's so funny. Yeah, I mean, like, it's kind of a meme ball, but one of the things I like about it is how straight it lets me play. I even got that one a little bit right, and it recovered nicely. And who knows, maybe I'll bring this to league. I don't like the way it feels, though. Like the feeling of the ball, because you could tell it's not reactive. And so no matter how much you wipe the oil, it kind of just stays on the ball. Let me try to not get this right here. I was definitely slower than the last shot. So, you know, one of the things I don't like about doing these one takes is that I can't go back around and see that last shot, what it actually looked like. So I'm just gonna assume it was slow. But we'll wipe the oil here. Guy walking around here in a suit and tie at 7 o'clock in the morning? What's wrong with you? All right. We are going to go to that same spot, but not throw it as slow. All right, so I think with the surface, I can afford to move a little bit in because I thought that was a pretty good shot and it hooked a little bit. Now we're gonna see what happens when we kind of give away the pocket a little bit, not a whole lot, just a little bit, and see what that looks like. I will say guys, that right now, I like it better with the polish in like a bunch of transition, but that can all change here when I make this move. When I make this move here, you know, it might change. We're gonna move 2 and 1 left. Oh, Chris, you missed a blower 9-pin. That's funny. So I moved left. I'll move another 2 and 1 left off that. That'll put me like maybe 6 left of where I was with this ball with the polish. Oh, that blower 9-pin was disgusting, guys. Oh, it was a blower 9-pin. All right. So we'll move another 2 and 1 left. So now we're standing at about 22. Oh, okay, that looks pretty good. You like that? It looks pretty good. I still think I like it better with the polish because since it's not like reactive and it's not really urethane either, I don't really trust giving away the pocket. But I'm not a very trusting person. But who knows? Let me know in the comments. P for polish or S for sanded. Whoever gets the most upvotes, I'll throw that in league. Okay, that looks good. Maybe now I'm leaning more toward, hey, do you like it better sanded or polished, Chris?
Honestly, it looks the same.
Looks the same? Sanded? Yeah, I think I'm leaning more toward sanded, especially after that shot where it actually like shaped and it looks like it's gonna go super high or Brooklyn and it just doesn't. Huh? Yeah, I think so. And then for those of you asking if it pushes oil down the lane, it flares, so no, as long as you wipe it off. It will not absorb into the ball, so keep that in mind. It will stay on the cover, so if you don't wipe the oil, then it will carry down. But if you wipe the oil, then it's not gonna cause any carry down because it's flaring like crazy. Miss right. Yeah, I think that's what I like, that I can miss right and it doesn't jam, right? Like when I throw, like the regular torpedo, as an example, same core. If I miss right, it hooks a ton. This kind of just doesn't hook a ton off the spot. And maybe I should throw a shot without wiping it, just to see what that looks like. So maybe the next shot here, I'll throw it without wiping, just to see. Oh! Did not quite get there. I'm not gonna throw it, the spare, with this ball, because we already saw what it looked like with polish. If I'm throwing it sanded in league, I'm not gonna use it as a spare ball. So I'm gonna reset the rack, and I am not gonna wipe the oil at all. I'm gonna throw it right with the flare line still on there. I don't like the way it feels on my offhand with the oil. Oh yeah, I do not like the way that feels. And it hooked less. So I'm never doing that again. I threw it without wiping. Felt terrible on my offhand. We're gonna wipe this for sure. I mean, I will say, for both you guys, the camera and Chris, I'm striking a lot with this ball, even the first time. So maybe there's something here. You know what? Fuck it. I'll throw it in league on Tuesday. YOLO. This shot's for you. I bet you an orange soda. Bro, that ball just strikes. Torpedo direct hit. Dude, it's hilarious. Dude, yeah. Dude, it's the biggest meme ball like ever. I'm telling you, like when I shot the first video, struck at will. Now, with surface, strike at will. Yo, we got something here, folks. I don't think he's gonna bring me an orange soda. Yeah, he's shaking his head no. That's why you don't make bets with kids. I mean, he's not a kid. He's like 19, he said. All right, last shot of the video here. This shot here goes out to Brunsnick. Oh. Bro. How? I'll throw one more because that was disgusting. How did that strike? I thought it was going to be 0, honestly. Hey, 100% thought that was going to be 0. So we'll wipe this off here one more time. Yeah, I think I like it better with surface. It does lane shine pretty fast, so keep that in mind. Does lane shine pretty fast. I threw that really, really fast. Unintentional. So I'm gonna throw one more because I like to leave on a strike, and I threw that way too fast. I threw it good, but too fast. All right. I like to leave on a strike, but this will be the last shot no matter what. I like to believe as long as I throw it decent, it'll strike. You know who I should dedicate this shot to? You know who? No, not Phil Cardinal. Nord Attack. This shot's for you, my guy. I can't do it without a thumb. All right. Nord Attack, this for you, baby. Oh, gotta throw one more. I'm leaving on a strike. I refuse to leave on a flat 10. Nord Attack, by the way, is a guy who comments on a lot of my videos. That's why I said it's for him. Who should I dedicate this to throw a strike, Chris? Oh, yep, Chris Stones, who is not here today. He overslept, I guess. This shot's for you. And for Phil Cardinal. All right, I'm done. I can't throw any more shots. I missed in on that one. We'll see you guys later. I like it better with polish.